Card of the day for today is intuitive communication. So let's get into this. It says silent whispers of the heart. And I do feel like maybe getting outside could be significant here. I feel like you'll find your answers out there. Maybe you'll just find the relief that you need. It's just feeling like a lot of stress is happening here. You could have went through some type of loss here, job, relationship, something, or maybe just not feeling like your life is lining up the way that you wanted it to, because we have this card. I'm trying to cover them up. It's called The Search, and it says feeling lost, confused, lonely. But what's interesting, you see the sun in the background, so I feel like, good things are still on the horizon. I don't want you to feel like, you know, life is just never going to get back on track for you, because it definitely will. So you just have to stay the course, keep going, don't give up, don't definitely not on yourself right now. Things are really going to turn around for you. But I feel like we have this card, Moonlight Goddess, and it's about healing, reflection, repressed emotion. So, and she's an angel, so I feel like that's clear that your angels are with you, your spirit guide, spirit team, they're all with you trying to help you, get through this tough road here. So just trust that things are really going to, come together soon. We have this card, Moonlight, and it says travel, romance, potential. So I feel like things are really going to be moving in the right direction soon. Because we have this card, Evolution, and it's all about changes, transformation, and a similar thing with this card, Amethyst. So yeah, I feel like changes are coming, and I'm seeing the sun a lot. So the Sun Tarot card could be significant. I just feel like happiness is coming your way. You'll get the answers that you need. You'll get whatever you need to kind of, move forward here. So just trust and believe that it is coming, okay? We have this flame tree, and it says the start of something new. So it's giving Ace of Wands type of vibe. So I feel like you're moving towards something that is, brings out your creative side, that something that you're really passionate about. So I feel like that's really going to be significant here. We also have this card, Purification, and it says fire. And then it says bare essentials, the naked truth, wholeness. So this is really just about, being honest with yourself about what you want, what you need, and honestly believing that you can have anything that you want here. But yeah, it's definitely giving that Ace of Wands vibe. So yeah. Okay, so next we have Tree of Life and Eternal Love. And I was just thinking about the Circle of Life song in Lion King. So that's definitely significant here as well. This card definitely makes me think about the sun. I mean, you can see the sun right in the middle. We have the rainbow up here, and it's kind of like an infinity sign. So yeah, all of that is significant here. And then you can see the infinity sign up here. Yin and yang, star. It's like an ankh. So yeah, it's a lot of signs and symbols here that are significant, but both of these just kind of point to blessings coming your way, happiness. I feel like what's coming for you is really going to be better than what you're expecting, especially if you're stressing a lot. But the main thing you can focus on right now is, just stress management, definitely. Meditation is definitely significant. I really just think having silent time with yourself is really going to help here. And maybe somebody just needs to cry, and that's really going to be good for detoxing your body. That's really going to be significant here, because we also have this card, Jewel Within a Teardrop, and it says appreciation, spiritual and emotional reconnection. And I feel like maybe you're just harboring a lot of stress and anger, about life and just whatever you have going on personally. But yeah, you really need to heal this, because I feel like that's causing a blockage in what you actually want out of life. I saw something earlier said God is giving you, these blessings that you want, but your nervous system is blocking it. So it's really going to be important to, just help heal that nervous system, so you can be open and get the things that you really want. But next we have this card, Sacred Earth Mother, and it says a message of love. And love is one of the highest vibrations, and I really think that's going to help you here. Maybe you need to check on your friends, family, something that's really going to help you like get in the mood. Maybe singing as well. I'm thinking about Michael Jackson's song "Don't Stop Till You Get Enough." Like, it's just that high vibration, good energy. I feel like that's really going to be needed. You don't have to listen to that song specifically, but yeah, you just need that good vibes, you know. We also have this card, Ganesha, and it's about clearing away obstacles, protection, guidance. So your spirit team is letting you know that your future is protected. Like, you really just need to focus on yourself right now. What you need, what's making you happy, so you can get the things that you really want. Like, it's kind of clear here that you are standing in your own way. So yeah, but you got this, you know. Keep the vibes positive, good energy, and I feel like things will turn around very soon. But these are cards we have next. Perception here, and it says beyond the veil of illusion, and I don't know if you can see it down here as a butterfly, and it looks like suns or orbs at the throat, and that's like the third eye. So those chakras are significant here. We also have this card. She's naked. It's called the Dream, and it says something is revealed, insight, breakthrough. So I feel like with this illusion here, I feel like you have always thought that life had to be hard. You had to struggle. You had to settle for, you know, lower pay, or, you know, someone not loving you correctly. But that's not true at all, you know. The only reason why those things happen is because you allowed it, you know what I mean? So it's really important not to settle for the things that you don't want, okay? You deserve better, and you can have that, okay? So with this Dream card, and it says breakthrough, I feel like you're finally getting it now, that you can have more, you can do more, you know what I mean? So once you realize that, I feel like things are actually going to come. I feel like your spirit team like needs your permission, you know, to make this happen, and it's coming, you know. So give yourself permission to live the life that you really want, okay? Alright, next we have Sacred Journey and Nine of Hearts. These cards come out a lot when I use this deck, and I was thinking that this, you know, this could be like your generation, your tree, your family tree. So this would be you at the top and your generations after you, and I feel like what the work that you're going to do now is really going to be important for those generations. And I'm thinking about legacy, and I think Jay-Z has a song and it's called Legacy. So yeah, that's definitely significant here. We also have this Nine of Hearts, and it says fulfillment, harmony, protection, and the fulfillment word is very significant. I feel like you really will finally feel fulfilled in your life, but just like, don't feel bad about, you know, wishing that you would have known this sooner. This is the perfect time, you know. So yeah, things are really going to come together for you. And we have these two cards. This bird is significant. I think it's a dove. Liberation and the message. So it says positive news, positive outcome, and breaking free from a negative attachment. Okay, so this is what I'm saying. The negative attachment is your attachment to the struggle. Like, you have to let it go. You know what I mean? And it's really hard when that's what you grew up with, that's what you know, but it's time for better. You know, you want your kids' kids to have better, so this is what you have to do. And I feel like you might have to write it down every day, like, I deserve better, money's coming my way, something like that, just to really keep that in your brain, like really rewire it. So that's really going to be significant here. But I feel like you're going to be like this dove and just fly away. You're flying free, you know. I was thinking about the song Morning Doves by Janae Aiko, so that could be significant. But yeah, we have this card, Hidden Path, and it says the marriage of spirit and matter. So I feel like you're like, what's happening in your mind is going to come out into the physical, you know what I'm saying? So make it, you know, the positive outcome that you really want. So keep thinking good thoughts and, you know, thinking of better for yourself and your family. But alright, this is the last card. We have Apprehension, and it says moving out into the world, doubt, fear. This kind of reminds me of the Fool, but it's like kind of reversed, where you're like really scared to make this move. But I believe in you, and you gotta believe in yourself. Your spirit team definitely believes in you. That's why these ideas keep coming to your head, and you know, while you're getting up every day, you still have purpose, okay? So just keep that in mind and know that things are really working out in your favor, but you have to believe that first, okay? So yeah, that's all I have for you guys. Thanks so much, and have a great day. Bye.